Well, good morning, all. Happy Monday. Welcome to the Blue Gamer Bluecast Morning Show. I'm your host, Adam Blue 30, plus your video game enthusiast. And today, for November 3rd, 2025, we'll run through the latest gaming news, what I've been playing, and et cetera, et cetera. I've been up for a while this morning, time change and everything. But I still forgot to get some stuff set up for the stream. Why? But this should just take me a second. Bam. Let's talk about what I was playing this weekend. So, on Game Pass. By the way, sup, Jamkill X, good to see you. But anyway, on Game Pass, there is the Grinch Christmas Adventures Merry and Mischievous Edition. I didn't know what to expect. Really don't. I just was like, well, this could be a fun game, maybe for the family, maybe just me. And I've mainly been playing it by myself, and I've had fun with it. It's like as basic of a game as you can get while playing as true to a video game as it should. Meaning, even though it does seem like it may be a low budget IP cash grab, it plays very well. And I think anyone could play this and actually enjoy it. There's a very basic Mario Sonic platforming sensibility to it, of just moving. It's side scrolling, most of it, just moving forward, collecting things, jumping on enemies along the way. Very simple. When you die, you just go back to the next checkpoint, and there's checkpoints every 30 seconds. It's not made to be a hard and challenging game, but it has its moments. I might go ahead and finish the game up. It has that energy of just, you want to sit down and play a game. You know the tools that are in front of you to use. Do what you can to get through it. And I will say, for me, just talking about it looking low budget, it actually still looks good. It's just, you could tell, nowadays something could have a lot more to it, but for what they did in the art style, they pulled it off. Again, not a game I would necessarily play, but I have been. And then with G Generation Eternal, this is one that I've actually had fun jumping back in onto mobile playing. I wasn't doing it that much, but it is fun to get in and get some maps taken care of, in the Gundam Universal Century specifically. But then there's the other stuff like Seed and all that. Okay, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. So I forgot if I brought this up last week. I might have. We unlocked we defeated all the rivals, got Supersonic. Supersonic as a character is invincible, so it's fun if you wanted to go back and Grand Prix to get the rest of the rings, or the red coins, I should say, star coins. It's easy to do it with the Supersonic. In fact, what they've done here is pretty fun, because you could play at the highest difficulty with Supersonic and have a hell of a time, because you can go fast as crazy. I mean, this game goes insane on the highest difficulty, but it also, by being Supersonic and you're not getting hit, you can pull off some crazy stuff. I mean, if you have the right gears put into place where you can game the game to where you can get a level 4 drift boost, and that actually makes you invincible, it's actually pretty fun. So it's crazy. I think I'm seeing here 18 hours. It's more than 18 hours. No, it could be 18 hours that I've put in with me and the wife mainly. The youngest has played a bunch. Fun game. And I wonder if I should do like a proper review, but I don't know how much people care. I don't know if it matters. Sometimes I do a review if it's something that I just need to tell and get out there. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, everyone seems to like it. It's selling well. Yeah. Okay, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Yeah, I just decided to. I think it was Saturday night, maybe Friday night, I forget. I know this is November 1st, but I don't think it's really keeping up with everything. But anyway, yeah, just having fun going back into Symphony of the Night and playing it. Just, there's nothing, there's no reason other than, when that comes to me. So, going back to a few other things here, because last week, on Halloween, was it on Halloween, or maybe it wasn't even on stream, I downloaded that Toziuha Night, Dracula's Revenge. It was $1. It plays like an old school Castlevania. The reason I wanted to get that was because of this Toziuha Night Order of the Alchemists, which is pretty much a single developer saying, I want to make Symphony of the Night. And we'll actually look at that here in a second. I was playing some more Advanced Collection. I'm right at the end of Harmony of Dissonance. I was grinding and getting myself to where we could do the last boss on stream, which I think there's like 3 different ways you have to kill the boss, maybe just 2. Anyway, I just didn't get around to that this weekend. I just played enough to get to where like I got to level 50, and then there's some things about the game that I never really dove into, and that's like depending on your level and hearts, you can unlock certain merchants temporarily. And so I was trying to see if there's anything I wanted to buy from anyone, but I'm pretty powerful as it is. But yeah, so hopefully this week we'll do this because I just want to do it just to have it recorded. The 3 different endings that you can get in Harmony of Dissonance. And then I jumped into Fatal Fury City of the Wolves because they're going to get that Chun-Li DLC, but that doesn't come out until the 5th. So I have some time on that. But yeah, I kind of want to properly have beaten like whatever campaign or story. It was just hard for me to find what that is. It's the same thing with Street Fighter 6. I think that's it. It was a fun mix of playing a bunch of different things. And again, right now there's not one main like game that I am playing through to beat, like a big, but I mean, there is this Toziuha Knight Order of the Alchemists, which we'll look at in a second. Okay. Jim Kellex, I saw that in the Switch 2 eShop. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it just dropped. I think Friday, too. It had just dropped. Okay. Let's check out some news. First of all, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves DLC character Chun-Li launches November 5th. I just brought that up. Okay, my mouse stopped working. Did my mouse stop working? Or is that the computer? Okay, that was weird. Anyway, okay, arcade mode. Chun-Li graces out of town in response to rumors surrounding the infamous... Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, well, we're going to exit this page. But we all know November 5th, Chun-Li, Fatal Fury, set arcade mode. Looking into that. Okay, canceled Splatterhouse RPG Splatterworld has been dumped and released into the wild. I'm not going to dive too much more into this, but just very interesting. I remember seeing the Splatterhouse stuff and playing the games when I was younger. Loved that, because for me, it was just Friday the 13th, because of the hockey mask and everything. But they actually had an RPG for Splatterhouse called Splatterworld. They were making an MCU before the MCU, but I just want to throw that out there and to keep it in memory. Would I try that one day? I don't know. I don't play too many NES games because I've talked about how like NES had cool games, but it wasn't until Sega Genesis that I was blown away. Because again, I'd also play games in the arcade, so playing games on the NES wasn't as interesting to me. So there's some games in general, or some games that are like the original Castlevania. It's almost too NES for me to really get into it, but I enjoy it. Okay. Okay, Sega Technical Institute's canceled Mega Drive RTS Dark Empires has just been dumped online. I'm going to have to try this out. I'm a big fan of the Sega Technical Institute, and a real-time strategy game that was on Dark Empires Began Life at Sega Technical Institute in 1990, shortly after the North American studio was established by Mark Cerny, making it one of the company's earliest projects. They did a lot of cool stuff. As stated, it was inspired by games like Microsoft's mech-based console RTS Herzog's Way. Yeah, it looks like there's a link for this. So if you go hiddenpalace.org, which I don't know if that's supposed to be a riff on the Hidden Palace Zone that was in like Sonic 2. But here we go. Wow, there's a whole thing about it. Wow. I'm curious about RTSs because for me, I don't think the RTS really took shape in my life until Command & Conquer, the first one. But I know Dune had done some things. Warcraft. Actually, Warcraft. I liked the first Warcraft, but it was like the mono selection. Warcraft 2 fixed that. Anyway, curious what this would have been like. Oh, wow, look, they even have Concept John's just sitting here. I'm going to have to check this out some more. I'm going to drag the URL into my top toolbar to remind myself to check this out. Okay. Okay, Doom. I don't know if I really care to read too much into this, but Doom designer Sandy Peterson alleges former Xbox and formerly at Ensemble in the 2000s, because Ensemble, Microsoft got them for Age of Empires and Halo Wars. Don Matrick killed Ensemble Studios and its Halo MMO to protect his personal stock bonus. That's crazy. So I don't know if any of that is true, but there's just so many crazy things that came out of that period in Xbox, where Xbox was riding high and then they just fell on their face. And it was really a lot of, I don't want to necessarily blame Don Matrick. I'm sure, Microsoft was trying to rush in and be the king of the living room, right? And I feel like they felt they nailed it with the 360. So then for the next iteration, it's like, okay, let's make it more mainstream about like a home box and less of the gaming console that made it as popular as it did. I mean, and that was the issue. It's when you're trying to push something that is not, this happens. But it has to do with getting personal stock bonus. That's crazy. I believe it. Okay, so here's something that's interesting. Delisted Xbox 360 games are showing as coming soon on the Microsoft Store in some regions. And in the tweet, some guys, it could be a glitch. But I mean, it really depends. But sometimes you can't say it could be a glitch, because then you can use that argument for like anything. Like, oh, that was an accident or that was a mistake, So the other part of this is they were bringing up, like they're saying coming soon now. But someone pointed out, hey, but this game was actually never digital, so it would never have been delisted. So for it to say coming soon, and look at this, Symphony of the Night, down here at the bottom right. Anyway, so far, Microsoft has done everything that they've said they've planned on doing. And they've already said that they are going to make their legacy Xbox titles work on PC. They have some AI engineering that's able to help them with the backwards compatibility. So for me, this is more confirmation that that's coming. I can't wait, because that's whole part of the thing people are arguing about online. I love the idea that I'm going to be able to use my computer to play any game that I would have been able to play on an Xbox. So, okay. I think that is it. The news, nothing much. So what we're going to do is I'm going to launch this game I was telling you guys about. And the name is unfortunate because I'm not going to remember it. Toziuha Night, Order of the Alchemists. Maybe I can call it Order of the Alchemists. Let's get this thing going. There we go. All right, let me go here on the screen. Come on. Okay, and then this, I'm going to go. No. I'm going to do full screen. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, it should play audio. Okay, so this is that game I was talking about, and it is hard. And it plays very much like you would expect. But it does some things differently. Okay. So, here's a look first at the sprites, the artwork. That's the save point. I don't know where I really should be going. In fact, this might not be the right way, because it is hard. Let me show you guys. And then there's the spider. I was leveling up a little bit. Yeah, 824 over here, actually. I was farming. Can't really... There we go. So, like, even though I did that... Whoa, oh, see, look at that. Okay, so that thing I thought I killed it. Oh my ass. That thing I can't get. I have to find out how to kill this, and I don't think I'm there yet. Because I went down to try to get that. Of course, the skeleton gets me from moving. But, oh my god. Do you guys see how crazy this is? And there's another thing. When I die, there's an option to just go back to my original, the last checkpoint I was at, so I keep my levels. Or let's see. Or you can, if there's an item that you got and then you died, you can make it to where you go back, you don't lose everything, or that you got, but if you use like potions or items along the way, you don't have them anymore. It's an interesting way they went about it. This, I was randomly stuck, and I didn't know. Yeah, like right there, there's some issue. Really weird bug. Okay. And yeah, I don't know if it was like not supposed to do that. See, I'm about to die. And it doesn't end. Okay. Okay, got him. Got this guy. Ah, there's more. Alright, that's better than I did last time. Look at that, like how am I supposed to block that? And then that's poison. Yeah, and sometimes you'll see a little light because I have a special whip that, if I have enough magic, it shoots light. And I do have this dodge, it's... Okay, there we go. It just runs at me, it doesn't even stop. This is where I died last time. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Hopefully I can hit this. Good, because I'm not going to go down there and risk it. This is the furthest I've gotten at this part. Because it only takes a few... Oh no. I don't even have any technology to fight this. Okay. Oh, they're just, it's like one hard enemy after another. And then can I even make that? What if this is really a double jump area? Oh, a new place. Starlstund Ruins? Oh no. Oh no. Oh. At least I got some bread. Yeah, just jumping over that guy for now. Okay. Alright, there's a shield. My defense went up, which I think is excellent, but one thing I'm worried about is I don't think I have a key for this. So that whole traveling I did, for nothing. But you can see how this game can be. And I even read about that. They said a complaint about this game is the backtracking. And I was talking about that, and I can see where I made this whole trek, but I really wasn't supposed to go this way. And if I go back, I might just die. Right? Because, yeah, there's... Yeah. Okay. So here's something else we're going to do. Okay, a rare quartz-like mineral found near a castle in Transylvania allows you to return to the save statue in the city of Amarithia, which I should probably do it for as far as I've gotten now. It's called a Carpatithia. Just because there's no way I would be able to do anything else. And then here's a little save spot. This is what it looks like. You press up, you get your health. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, what? Shows the game screen is off center. Oh yeah, that's right. From when I was playing wait a minute. Yes, interesting. I think there we go. Yeah, it's from when I was playing Harmony of Dissonance. There we go. Okay, let's see if there's something here I forgot. What? Okay, well, here's a mask worn by one of... Oh! Alright, so let's see. Oh, wait, you don't have sulfuric acid. Okay. So at least I got her... Oh, I did not mean to do that. This game takes a lot from Order of Ecclesia. That's what I'm saying. This really is someone that likes Castlevania. Okay, so this, I still don't think I can... Because I need a double jump. And to get a look at the map. Or zoom out. This is all I've traveled so far, which seems like a lot. All right. What do we have here? Okay, that's fine. Let's see what we can buy. Healing potion, piece of bread, antidote, first aid box. So this is 50. It says I have 2. Okay, I don't need... That thing is very helpful for getting back to... Okay, I didn't mean to do that. The Switch 2 Pro Controller has very sensitive D-pad inputs. Okay. This, I guess I can get... Yeah, very much like an Order of Ecclesia in the little village. Okay, that's how to do that. What's in here? I forget. Oh, is this just a way to go out into... Did I even do this? Yeah, because there's... Yeah, this character here. But I don't know... Yeah, okay. So... I'm trying to figure out if maybe there's another place that I could be exploring, or... No, I think that is the answer. Ah, I have not gone this way. Cool. Eldralis Woods. Hopefully... Oh, yeah, okay. It's crazy how that makes my... magic. It uses up the magic really quick. Level up! Okay. This is a cool, interesting area, but whoa. First aid box. Okay, that was a bad jump. So that slide is a newer thing I got. So I guess that makes sense to come over here now. I tell you, you gotta be careful with these enemies. Like, why would I go down here? Interesting. Okay, that was dumb. Oh! Man, it's something down there. Okay, and I want to this. Ah, I think there's a secret here. Heck yeah! Elemental silver and copper ore, so that could be used to give back to the people. Oh, didn't jump on time. Okay, my health doesn't seem to be going down too much. Maybe because I'm in a better area and I got that 3 defense. That's true. I did go all the way back to the wrong way and I did get that 3 defense. And with the water, I can now... But how do I get that? I can go underwater. But I can't stay underwater for long, I think. Oh. Okay, I better go up. Okay, can't get that thing, so I have to maybe get something to walk on water. You could see on the left-hand side, the, I guess my breath, getting it back. I gotta say, I'm fine with the way this game looks, like the actual art, but then when you look at like the UI on the top left there and the top right, it's not consistent with the rest of it, and that's something that makes something might perceive, oh my gosh, what is all this going on? Ooh, a mask? Rusty helmet. Can I not go anywhere over here? Nope, okay. Let's go over here as fast as possible because my health is going down now. And I can't jump that way. Oh my gosh. No, come on. No! So you guys see how, so I'm just gonna revive because I got, I guess, what I needed over there. Let's see, level 11. So that's what's cool about dying is you have the choice. It's like, okay, I didn't really make any real progress, but I used health, so I'm going to load. Or I actually made some progress. I got some stuff, so I don't want to lose what I did so far. And then I even think it keeps that, yeah, the area of the map I was at. But you see how I didn't get to too many areas and I died pretty quick. This game, oh, they might connect over there. I need to do all this stuff. So this is a fun game. And I think, yeah, I'm going to get out now. Actually, let me make sure I saved it. I think I did. Yeah. Very fun game, very challenging, but I think the challenge is warranted. Sometimes these games can be a little too easy, but it's not challenging to make it like a Souls-like, so. Anyway. Let me shut that down. That was Toziuha, the Alchemists. I don't know. I'm really bad at that. But it was a lot of fun. I'm going to head to work. Thanks all for joining. I'll be back tomorrow with some more video game news. But until then, be cool. See y'all.